Welcome. So the topic we'll be discussing in this lecture is deletion in a red black tree. So how we will perform deletion in a red black tree. Okay. Actually there are several cases. We will discuss all the cases and finally also we will try to discuss with an example. Right. Say if you want to delete a root, if you want to delete a red node, if the node to be deleted is a red node, then we can just delete it as per the principle of BST. Because when you just delete as per following the principle of BST, if you want to delete a red node, you can do that because it will not violate any of the properties of a red black tree, right? Okay. So because already you will be only you can call it as a red black tree only if there are no continuous red nodes, only when there are no adjacent, okay, red nodes, right? Or consecutive red nodes, whatever it may be. Okay. So if the node to be deleted is a red node, we will just follow the principle of the binary search tree and delete, and it won't violate any of the properties of a red black tree. Okay. So first let us discuss about deleting red nodes. Right. So take this particular binary search tree. Here, this is the node you want to delete, node 30, and it is a leaf node, and also it is red in color. Okay. it is a it is a leaf node and also it is red in color. Then you can just delete it. Only its parent, it is coming as a right child of its parent, so its right parent will point to nil. Okay. And you know that nil will be always black in color. That's it, nothing we are going to do. Okay. So this is the very simple case of deletion when you are deleting a red node. Okay. Okay, fine. Here itself we will discuss one more case. Here itself we will discuss one more case. Assume that uh, right. Okay. uh, Assume that you want to delete this node 20, which you want to delete. Okay. Assume that you want to delete the node 20. Okay. But here 20 is not a black node, 20 is not a red node, but still, uh, normally how will we delete when you perform deletion in a binary search tree? If you want to delete this 20, how you will delete? That is, we are talking about deleting a node with one child. So when you want to delete the node with one child, what we discussed is, whatever this node b, this is the one you want to delete. Okay. So this is coming as which child of the, this is coming as which child of the its parent? It is coming as the right child of the parent. Okay. So it has one child and that child will become its right child. Okay. That is what we have discussed, like how to delete a node in an in a BST when the node has only one child. Okay. But there is another way to do this. But there is another way to do this, and that method will be more apt for red black trees. Okay. The second method is what you do is, uh, see, whatever the child value, here the child value, this is the node which is to be deleted. Node 20 is the one which is to be deleted, and whatever the child of that node, copy that value to this node. That's it. Okay. So this 30 will come here. This 30 will come here. Okay. And we won't change the color of this. This will be black as it is, because it is originally it is black. We are not going to change it. This 30 is here also. This 30 is here, right? Okay. So this 30 was moved here, and the 30 is here also. It is 30. So this extra 30 is to be now deleted. Okay. This extra 30 is to be now deleted. Okay. Now you need not delete this particular node, because this is no more 30, it is 20. Okay. So you need not delete this. Okay. Now what is the color of this? This is red. So you can simply delete it. Are you getting? So whenever you want to delete a node in red black tree, let us follow this approach. That is, we will delete only the leaf node. We will not delete any internal node. Okay. We will delete only the leaf node. We will not delete any internal node. If an internal node is to be deleted, then that internal node will be replaced with the appropriate value from the leaf node. Okay, right? Then only it will be deleted. Okay, if the internal node is having only one child, then that child's value will be copied to the internal node, and then we will see what is the leaf node. If the leaf node is red, you can just delete it. If the leaf node is black, then there are several cases that we will discuss later. Okay, so this is deleting a red node. Uh, if the red node deleting a red node, and when that node deleting a node who has one child, okay, and the node to be deleted is a red node, right? Okay, and then let us consider another case. Assume that now from this particular BST, assume here you want to delete this node 30. Now 30 has two children. 30 is red anyway, that's not an issue. 30 has two children, okay. What are they? 25 and 40. So when there is a two children, then what you have to do in a red black tree? I mean, in the BST, what we will do? We have to identify either in order predecessor or in order successor. So normally we are following in order successor. So what is the in order successor of 30? So in order successor of 30 is 38. So this 38 will come here. This 38 will come here, right? So now this 38 has moved here. So now this is the node. This is the extra 38. This is the one to be deleted. Okay. And you check what is its color, and you check its color. Its color is red. Its color is red. So just delete it. That's it. Its color is red. Okay. Right. Fine. Then let us take one more case. Assume now, uh, say, yeah, and now assume that. So now assume that 30 is the node to be deleted. Okay, this 30 is the node to be deleted, right? So this is the one we want to delete. And what is its color? Its color is, it is in black in color. It is in black in color. Okay. Now you identify. So it has two children. So you have to identify its in order successor. What is its in order successor? Its in order successor is 35. Its in order successor is 35. So this 35 will come here. Okay. Now the node to be deleted 35 is already 30 is replaced and 35 came here. This color and all we won't change. We just change the values only. Okay. Now the node to be deleted is 35. This is the one to be deleted. And this is not a leaf node. So we will delete only the leaf node. We will not delete any internal nodes. So what should you do? Replace, so what is, it has only one child. So replace that child value here. So that child is having a value 38. So this 35 will become 38. Now the node to be deleted is not this. Now the node to be deleted is 38. Now what is its color? Its color is red. So just delete it. That's it. Okay. Right. So the point is, whenever you want to delete a leaf node, you just follow the principle of BST and delete it. That's it. It is as simple as that. Okay. Whether whether the node to be deleted having one child, or it is a leaf node, or it has having two childs. In all the cases, you just follow the principle of BST and delete the node. Okay. But the way in which you delete would be simpler if you follow the scheme of deleting only the leaf nodes, right? That's it. Right. Okay. Now let us see how we will delete if you want to delete a black node. Okay. Okay. Before that, let me discuss certain things. So there are several cases of deletion. So now we have just discussed the case one. The case one says that if the node to be deleted is a red node, then just delete it as per the principle of BST, nothing else, right? Okay. And why is it a problem to delete a black node? See, if you are deleting a red node, you are not going to violate any of the properties of a red black tree. But when you delete a black node, one of the property of the red black tree will get violated. What is the property? So one of the property of the red black tree says that the number of black nodes from the root node to the external node should be same in all the paths. So that will get violated. Because when you delete one black node in one path, the number of the black nodes from the root node to the external node will be lesser when compared with other points. Okay, so this should be compensated. This should be compensated. So that is the challenging aspect. That is the challenging aspect. Okay, so first thing what we are going to do is, whenever we delete a black node, whenever we delete a black node, we assume that a double black is created in that place. Okay, whenever we delete a black node, we assume that a double black will be created in that particular place. Okay, why we are saying as double black, you may ask. Okay, the reason is, uh, say for example, assume this particular black node 30 you want to delete, but already you know it has two external nodes. Okay, those, I mean the nil nodes, the nil also black in color, the nil also black in color. Okay, now when you delete it, now when you delete it, okay, this you are deleting. Okay, but it has what? So one is you are deleting a black node. Okay, so in this path, one black node is reduced, one black node is removed. Okay, but actually we are not removing one black node, we are removing two black nodes, right? Okay, because this nil also getting removed, or this will be replaced by nil. Okay, this will be replaced by nil, this will be replaced by nil, right? So so what happens, in the sense, one of the black node is getting removed, one of the black node in this path is getting removed. Okay, so we need an extra black, so we need an extra black in this path, so that we say that here a double black is created. Here a double black is, whenever we delete a black node, we say that a double black is created and that double black should be removed. That is our job. Okay, so just remember this, whenever we delete a black node, a double black will be created in that place, and that double black should be removed. That is our objective. Okay, fine. So how to remove that? So there are different ways. Okay, so whenever a black node got deleted, a double black will be created which should be removed. So how to remove that? There are only two ways to remove that. It should be removed by pushing it to the root node. Okay, if you push the double black to the root node, right, if you push the double black to the root node, what happens? If you push the double black to the root node, then in the root node, instead of counting as one black, we will count as two blacks. Okay, instead of counting as one black, we will count as two blacks. And root node comes in all the paths. Root node comes in all the paths. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it is two or one. The number of black nodes will be same. Okay, so if you are able to push the double black to the root node, then the problem is solved. Okay, once it is pushed, once you push the double black to the root node, then from the root node we can remove the double black and we can make it single black. Okay, because it is not a matter whether you count the root node as two black or one black, right? Okay. Or another way is to, you can push the double black to one of the red node which is on top of the double black node. Okay, or the or the double black can be removed by pushing it to a red node. But this red node should be in the top, in the higher level of the double black node. Okay. Only these are the two ways to remove the double black. Okay. Fine. Okay. I want to give more clarity on this double black. See, say, say for example, here, what happens in the sense? Assume that, uh, say for node 30 there are two nil. Okay, I'll use black color. For node 30 there are two nils and both are in black in color. Okay, this is also black and this is also black. Okay, now if you want to delete node 30, now if you want to delete node 30, the problem is if you delete it, the number of black nodes in one of the path will become reduced. Okay, so actually here what we are doing is, we are not, we are only deleting the value, we are not deleting the node. Okay, so when you just delete the value and when you don't delete the node, there is one extra black is here. Okay, without a value, without a value. Okay, without a value, If you consider this extra black, then the tree is balanced because you are satisfying the property of the red black tree. Even though there is no value, it is black in color. Okay, right? But we don't want such nodes which are without values. But we don't want such nodes which are without values. Okay, so so to identify such nodes, we are calling it as double black. Okay, and we want to identify some mechanism to remove this double black without compromising the properties of red black tree, right? Okay, so this is the objective that we are going to discuss. Okay, fine. So there are several cases in this. Okay, so let us do go case by case. Okay, there are several cases in this. So whatever we discussed, the first case, it is if the node to be deleted is red, just delete it as per BST. Second case is if the double black, so double db represents double black. Okay, if the double black, if the root node is double black, you just remove the db. Okay, if the root node is a double black, then if the root is double black, then you can just then we can just remove the double black. Instead of double black, we can make it single black. That's it. Because as I have already told, whether for the root you count as two black or one black, it doesn't matter because root up comes in all the path. Right? So so if if the double black comes at root, we can just remove it. That's it. So that is case two. Now we will start discussing from case three onwards. Okay. Totally we have six cases. Okay. So what is case three? Case three is if the double black's sibling is black and both children are black. Okay. Okay. We'll discuss with an example. Assume that assume that this is the node you want to delete. Say this 15 is the node you want to delete, right? Now what is 15? 15 is a black node. Okay, 15 is a black node. Right? See, it may be an internal node also. If it is 20, then you have to follow all the BST rules. So assume that you want to delete the node 20. Okay, if you want to delete the node 20, then you have to find out what? You have to find out the in order successor. What is the in order successor? 30. So 30 will come here. Okay, and this is also 30, right? So now this 30 should be deleted. Okay? 30 is a black. Now you have to apply the principle, right? Fine. So whenever you want to delete a node, internal node, you follow the principle of BST, and you should move to the leaf node, and then you have to check what is the color of the leaf node. If the leaf is red, just delete it. No need to worry of anything. When the leaf is black, then the problem of double black comes. Okay. So let us assume that this is the node you want to delete. 15. 15 is what color? It is black in color. Okay. Fine. We can delete. That is, we can remove the value, but it will become a double black. It will become a double black, right? So it is a double black. Now it comes under case 3. What is case 3 says? If DB's sibling is black and both children are black, that is case 3. So here you are while insertion we have checked the parent sibling, but here you have to always check its sibling. So this is the one which is DB double black. This is the double black mode. You have to check the sibling. What is the sibling? What is the color of the sibling? It is black. And what is its children's color? Its children's are nil, so they are also black. So that is what case 3 is talking about. If DB's sibling is black and both children's are black, then what you should do? Then what you should do in the sense, color its sibling to red. Okay. Here we are removing one black, right? Here we are removing one black. Okay. So we have to compensate in the other side. So its sibling, you make it red color. I use red. Okay. So its sibling, you make it red color. You make the sibling into red. Okay. But now when you make the sibling red, the parent is red. So make it to black. Make the parent to black. Okay. Make the parent to black. Okay. Make the parent to black. So this parent will become black. Okay. Parent will become um, black. Right. one minute, let us see the rules. Okay, so make the sibling as red. Okay, make the sibling as red and push the black of db to its parent. Okay, make the, so this is what we are going to do. Make the sibling as red and push the black of db to its parent. Okay, so so what we are going to do, see this, the 15 is the one you want to delete. Okay, so the number is removed and it becomes db. It's become double black. Now you check its sibling. What is its sibling? Sibling is black in color, and both its children are nil. That is, they are also in black in color. So it falls under case three. DB sibling is black and both the children are black. In that case, what we are supposed to do? Make the sibling as red. Just make this color red. Okay. Just make its color to red. Right. Make its color to red. Okay. And push push DB to its parent. Push DB to its parent. Okay. Now what will happen to the parent? That is a question. Now what will happen to the parent? Push the black of DB to its parent. Now DB has two blacks, right? Double black means two black. DB has two black. Push one of its black to the parent. Okay. So if the parent is previously red, now it will become black. Okay. If the parent is previously red, it will become black. If the parent is previously black, it will become double black. Okay. So in this case, the parent is red, so it will become black. The parent will become black. Okay, and already you moved one dB, so dB is removed. So dB is removed. No more dB. Okay, so remove dB. Remove dB. So now dB is not applicable. So it means this node is deleted. So is there any dB? No. Is there any dB in this tree? There is no dB. So the problem is solved. So the objective is to remove the dB, right? So now the left of 20 is nil. Now the left of 20 is nil. Okay. So this is how case 3 is dealt, right? Okay. Right. So case 3 is DB sibling is black and both the children are black. Right. But there is another subdivision of case 3 that we'll be discussing next. See, this is also case 3. This is also case 3. But the only difference is in the previous case, the parent is in red color. But here the parent is in black color. Okay. So say now also you want to delete the node 15. This is the node you want to delete. It's a leaf node, just delete it, but it is in black in color. It's delete it, delete the value, so it becomes double black. It becomes DB. Now what is its sibling? Black in color. What's the child of the sibling? It is nil, so that is it is in black in color. Both the childs are black. Okay, so that is case 3. In that case, what you should do? Make the sibling as red. So this will become red in color. Okay, and push one black to the parent. Okay, now what will happen to the parent? If parent is red, it will become black. Otherwise, it will become double black. So now this will become double black. The value is not removed, but still it becomes double black. It becomes double black. Okay. Now this is not double black. Now this is not double black. 15 is not double black. Okay. I mean 15 value is already deleted, but this node is not double black, right? This node is not double black. So as the double black is removed, this node can be deleted because this is the one which is to be deleted, right? So no more it is in the tree. It's just removed, right? Okay, done. Now, but double black still exists. Our objective is to remove double black. Double black still exists. Now you see it comes under which case? Again you see, again it comes under case 3. Again it comes under case 3 because what is the sibling of double black? Black in color. What is its children? Both its children are black in color. Okay, then what you should do? Make its sibling red color. So this node 5 will become red and push its black and push its one of the black to the parent. So now this will become double black. Now this will become double black. Okay, and the double black from node 20 is removed. The double black from node 20 is removed. Okay, so no more this is double black. This is only single black. Okay, and now you see node 10. Node 10 is what node? It's a root node. So in a root node, as per case 2, what is case 2 says? Case 2 says that if root is double black, just remove the double black. So if root is double black, then that double black can be removed. So just remove it. So it is single black, right? Now, is there any double black in the tree? There is no double black in the tree, right? So this is the solution for this case. Okay, right? So this is how the double black is removed in this case. Okay, fine. Right? So this is case 3. Right? Okay. Next, case 4. What is case 4? If DB's sibling is red, if DB's sibling is red, then what will be done? That we will discuss in case 4. Okay. So let us see. If DB's sibling is red, the node you are deleting is a black node and that node sibling is red. Then swap the color of the parent and its sibling. Okay. Rotate parent in DB's direction and reapply cases. Okay. So so what we have to do, say the node to be deleted is 15. Okay. So the node to be deleted is 15. This is the one you want to delete. Okay. And what is its color? It is black in color. So so remove the value and it becomes double black. And it becomes double black. Okay. And check its sibling. Sibling is red in color. Sibling is red in color. So it is case 4. So if it is case 4, what is to be do? Swap the color of the parent and its sibling. So what is the color of the parent? Black previously. And what is the color of the sibling? Red. So swap both the colors. So now this will become black and this will become red. Okay. Then what should we do? Rotate parent in DB's direction. Rotate parent in DB's direction. When you rotate the parent in DB's direction, what will happen to the, where is DB? This is DB. This is double black. Okay. This is double black. So when you rotate the tree in DB's direction, it means it is a left rotation. Okay. Rotate the, which node? Rotate the parent. Rotate the parent in DB's direction. So this is the parent and node 20 is the parent. This should be rotated in DB's direction, means it's a left rotation. It's a left rotation. Okay. So when you perform left rotation for this subtree, what will happen? 30 will become the root of the subtree, right? 30 will become the root of that subtree, and its left child will be 20. And its left child will be 20, and its left child will be DB, and its left child will be DB because still DB is not removed. There is DB representing with double circle, right? Okay, right? And what will be 30's right child? 30's right child will be 40. 30's right child will be 40. Okay. And what will happen to the 30's left child? 30's left child will become the right child of 20. Okay. So that is 25. That is 25. Okay. And what is the color? The color of 25 is black. The color of 40 is black. The color of 20 is red. Okay. And the color of 30 is black. Okay. Rest of the tree remains same. And 10 is the root of the tree. So let me draw 10 here. Okay. 10 is the root of the tree and its left child is 5. What else? And its left child is 1 and its right child is 7. It's all same. Okay. So it's all same. So all these are black in color. This is black and this is black and this is black and this is black. Right? Okay. But it comes, I mean, the tree level you have to adjust. Okay. Actually, all this 5 and 30 are in the same level. These are in the same level. Right? Okay. Fine. So this is how the tree is. Okay. Now again you have to see. This is DB. What is DB? What is DB sibling? DB sibling is black. DB sibling is black. Okay. And what about its two children? Both its children are nil, so they are also black. So it is case three. Again, it is case three, right? DB sibling is black. DB sibling is black, and both its children are black. So it is case three. If it is case 3, what you should do? Make the sibling to red. Make the sibling to red. And push the black and push one of the black to parent. And what is parent? Parent is in red color. So if you push the one of the black to the parent, then parent will just become black color. Parent will just become black color. and this db will be removed, and this db will be removed, right? So if the db is removed, then what you can do, if the db is removed, means it there is no more db, there is no db, then in that case you can just delete that particular node, so no more it is required, right? That's it. So this now this has now this is the uh, what do you call it, is an red black tree, okay? Because you can take any path, the number of black nodes will be, see, you take this path, the number of 1 2 3, this path 1 2 3, okay, this path 1 2 3, in all the paths the number of black nodes will be same, right? Okay, this is not black, this is not black, previously it was black, now it is red, okay? So in all the paths, even if you take this path, in all the paths the number of black nodes will be 3, right? So this is case 4. Fine. Next, case 5. What is case 5? If db's sibling is black, if db's sibling is black, sibling's child who is far from db is black, and the near of db is red. Okay. So in case 3, we have discussed that db's sibling is black and both the childs are also black. And both the childs are also black. In case 4, we have discussed that db's sibling is red. Okay. In case 5, what we are discussing is db sibling is black. Okay. db sibling is black, but sibling has two childs. And sibling has two childs. The child who is far from db is black. The child who is far from db is black, and the child who is near to db is red. Okay. So let me explain with the diagram. You will understand. Consider this binary search tree where you want to delete this particular node. Okay. Now, okay, we want to delete this particular node. Okay. Now what is its, we have not yet come to case 5. Okay, after sometimes this tree will convert to case 5. Okay, let us see that. Now if you delete node, this is black in color, if you just delete it, this one will be removed and this will become a double black. Okay, this becomes a double black, right? Fine. Then what happens, now you see what is the sibling color. Sibling color is black. What are the children of the sibling? There is no there is nil child, so they are also black. So again this is case 3, right? Again this is case 3, because db sibling is black and both his child are black. In that case, what you should do, make the sibling as red, make the sibling as red, and push the black of, and push the black. So this is db, right? This is db, and push one of the black from db to the parent. Now parent is in red color, parent is in red color. So now this becomes db, the parent becomes db. Okay, no more, no more one is db, right? No more one is db, and one can be removed, one can be removed, this is not required at all, right? So this can be removed. Now this is db, now this is db, right? Now you see, now this is case 5. Now this is db. What is db's sibling? db's sibling is this. What is it? It is in black color. Okay, db's sibling has two children. This is one child and this is another child. Which is, out of these two child, which one is nearest to db? This one is 25 is nearest to db, and 40 is far away from db. Okay, so the sibling who is far from db is black. The sibling who is far from db is black. Okay, and the sibling which is near to db is red, and the sibling which is near to db is red. This is case 5. In this case, what should we do? What should we do means, let us see the rules. So the case is db sibling is black and sibling's child who is far from db is black, and sibling's child who is near to db is red. In that case, what you should do, first swap the color of db sibling, swap the color of db sibling and sibling's child who is near to db. Okay, swap the color of db sibling and sibling's child who is near to db, right? So sibling's child who is near to db is this, and this is sibling. Their color should be swapped. Okay, so this will become black, this will become black, and this will become red. This will become red. This is the first thing we are going to do. What's the next thing we are supposed to do? Rotate sibling in opposite direction to DB. Rotate sibling, rotate sibling in opposite direction to DB. So this is sibling. So sibling should be rotated in opposite direction to DB. This is the direction of DB. Opposite means this side. So it should be rotated to the right. It should be rotated to the right. Okay. So when you rotate 30 to the right, what will happen? What will happen? 25 will become the root of the tree, root of that subtree. Let me draw here. 25 will become the root of that subtree. Okay. And 30 will become the right child of 25. 30 will be the right child of 25. Okay. And 40 will be the right child of 30. 40 will be the right child of 30. 25's color is black. 30's color is red. 40's color is black. Okay. 40's color is black. Right. Then what will be 25's left child? 25's left child will be 20. 25's left child will be 20. And whatever the right child of 25, which is 28, which is 28, now it will become 30's left child. Now it will become 30's left child. Okay. And the color of 28 is black. The color of 28 is black. And the color of 20 is black. Fine. This is black and right. Sorry. The color of 20 is black. Okay. Fine. The rest of the tree is same. And I mean, at the top of 25, you have 10. 10 is the root of the tree. Okay. And towards its left, you have 5. Towards its left, you have 5. Okay. And there is no left child for 5, or there is a nil child because 1 is removed. And towards the right of 5, you have 7. Color of 7 is red. Okay. Color of 5 is black. 5 is double black. 5 is double black. 5 is double black. Okay. It's not just black, it is double black. So let me put double rotate, double circle, right? And color of 10 is black. Color of 10 is black. So this is what happens when you perform right rotation. This is what will happen when you perform the right rotation. Okay. Fine. Now, I mean, when you perform the rotation on the opposite direction of dB. Now, whenever you perform case 5, whenever you perform case 5, automatically things will move to case 6. Okay. Whenever case 5 occurs, automatically things will move to case 6 also. Sometimes case 6 also may occur directly. But if case 5 occurs, then surely it will lead to case 6. Okay. So directly after rotating, you can go to, after rotating sibling in the opposite direction of dB, we should move to case 6. What is case 6 says? dB sibling is black and for child is red. dB sibling is black and for child is red. Okay. Now let us see our diagram. It should match case 6, right? Case 6 says that dB's sibling is black. This is dB. Its sibling is black and its for child is red. That is case 6. Yeah, it is matching. Are you getting? So dB's sibling is black and for child is red. This is what same here. The dB's sibling is black and its for child is red. Fine. In that case, what should we do? Swap the color of parent and sibling. Swap the color of parent and sibling. Okay. So this is sibling. This is sibling. This is parent. Swap both the color. Actually, both of them are black in color. So there is, even if you slap it, even if you swap, it is same. This will become black and this will also become black. Okay. If someone is red, then you have to do right. So in our case, even if we swap, also it is same. So let us assume it is swapped. Then rotate the parent in dB's direction. Rotate the parent. Parent is root node. Now rotate the parent in dB's direction. So 10 should be rotated in dB's direction. Okay. When you rotate 10 in dB's direction, what will happen to this tree? So where should I draw? When you rotate this 10 in dB's direction, what will happen? This 10 will go down. This 10 will go down. 25 will become the root of the tree, right? 25 will become the root of the tree, and and 20 will become the right child of 10, right? 20 will become the right child of 10. Rest of the all things are same, I guess. Okay. So, so what we can do? I think we can update this tree. See, if you move this 25 here, if you move this tree here, this 25 will become the root, right? 25 will become the root. 10 will come down. 10 will come down, right? 25 will be the root of the tree. 10 will come down, and 20 will be the right child of. Okay. So let me draw that part first. Let me draw that part first. Uh, so so what happens, or I'll try to draw here in a small way. So what will happen? 25 will be the root of the tree. 25 will be the root of the tree, and 10 will be the left child of 25. 10 will be the left child of 25, and 5 is here, which is the DB, which is the DB double black. Okay, right of 5 is 7. Right of 5 is 7. It is red in color. 10 is 10 is black in color. 25 is also black in color. Okay, right. Now previously 20 is the left child of 25. Now, now 25 has become the root, and its left child has become 10. So 25 will become the right child of 10. Okay, 25 will become the right child of 10. As 25, sorry, 20 will become, yeah, 20 will become the right child of 10. 25 is the root. 20 will become the right child of 10. I'm sorry, 20 will become the right child of 10. Okay, because 20 is less than 25 and it is greater than 10, so it should become the, it should go to the left of 25, it should come to the right of 10, right? Okay, rest of the things are same. 25's right child is 30. Okay, 20 is black in color, 30 is red in color. Okay, and 30's left child is 30's 30's left child is 28. 30's right child is 40. Okay, 40, and 28 is black in color, and 40 is black in color, right? Okay, fine. So, this. So in case 6, this is the first thing that you are supposed to do. It is after swapping the color of the parent and sibling, swap the parent in DB's direction. So we have just did that. We have swapped the parent in DB's direction. Okay. So so that is, this is parent. When you swap it in this DB's direction, it becomes a left rotation. I mean, when you rotate, okay, when you rotate in the DB's direction, the parent, it becomes a left rotation. So 25 becomes the root of the tree. After that, what you should do? Remove DB. Remove. How to remove the DB? Actually, these two steps are same, right? Remove DB by changing the color of the red for child to black. Okay. What is the red for child? Previously, what was the red for child? 30. Okay, 30 is the red for child. Okay. So you can remove DB by replacing this color of the red for child to black. That is what it says. Remove DB by changing the color of the red for child to black. Okay, the red for child is 30. So we will make this color to black and just remove the DB. So no more DBs here, right? So no more DBs here. There is only one black, and the DB got removed. Okay. So this is how uh, all the cases works in deletion, right? Fine. Okay. So I think it's clear. So to summarize, if you want to delete a red node, we just delete it by following the principle of binary search tree. Right? But the problem comes when you want to delete the black node. Whenever you want to delete the black, node. If it is an internal node, again apply the principle of BST, and always we'll delete the leaf node only. We'll not delete any internal node. Okay. If it is a leaf node, check its color. If it is red, just delete it. If it is black, then it will become the double black. Then it will become double black. So now our objective is to remove the double black. How to remove? Either it should be pushed to the root node or it should be pushed to one of the red node which is at the top of it. That is the only two ways to remove. So there are six cases which we have discussed. The first case is if DB's sibling is black and both the children are black, then what to do? Okay. Then make the sibling as red and push the black of the DBs to parent and check if the parent is red, it will become black, otherwise it will become DB. So here there is a chance for DB to exist, okay? Because if the parent is red, then the DB will be removed, otherwise DB will persist. So if DB exists, then we have to again check for any other case, okay? If DB sibling is red, then just swap the color of the parent and the sibling and rotate parent in DB's direction and reapply the cases, okay? If DB is, then we have discussed case 5. Case 5 is DB sibling is black and sibling's child who is far from DB is black and the child near to DB is red. Okay. So in that case, we have to swap the color of DB sibling and sibling's child who is near to DB, right? And rotate sibling in opposite direction to DB. So always case 5 will take you to case 6. Case 6 is DB sibling is black and its far child is red. In that case, swap the color of the parent and the sibling and rotate parent in DB's direction and remove DB by changing the color of the red child which is far to black. Okay, so these are the six cases, right? Fine. Now let us take some binary search tree and we will try to delete some nodes. Okay, I will. So let me try to delete some 3 or 4 nodes. Rest of the thing I will leave it as a homework which you can do by yourself, right? Okay. So this is a binary search tree. Let us start with node 55. Let us try. So red black trees are also binary search trees, right? It's a self-balancing binary search tree. Okay. Let us try to delete the node 55. So it is node 55. It is black in color. So if you delete it, this value will go and it will become double black. Okay, it will become double black. So it is DB. It is DB. Okay, it is DB. It is DB. Fine. Now you see what is its sibling. Sibling is red color. So what is it case? Case 4, right? DB sibling is red, so it is case 4. What should we do? Swap the color of parent and its sibling. So what is the parent? Parent is 65. So and its sibling is 70. Okay, swap the color. So this will become red and this will become black. Okay, so that's the first step we should do. What's the second step? Rotate parent in DB's direction. Rotate parent in DB's direction. So this is the parent. Rotate in DB's direction. That is perform a left rotation. So on 65, if you perform left rotation, what will happen? 70 will become the root of the subtree. 70 will become the root of the subtree. 65 will go down. 65 will go down. 70 is black in color. 65 is red in color. Okay. And to the left of 65, we have DB. To the left of 65, we have DB. Okay. To the right of 70, we have 80, which is also a black in color. Previously, 68 is to the left of 70. Okay, now it will become right of 65. Now it will become the right of 65. So 68 will come here, right? And to the right of 80, you have 90, which is red in color. Okay, 68 is black in color. Okay, still DB exists. DB is not removed. So again you check. Again you check. What is this? This is which case? What is the color of the sibling? The color of the sibling is black. Color of the sibling is black, and both its children are black in color because they are nil. Because they are nil. So it is case 3, right? It is case 3. So if it is case 3, what should we do? If it is case 3, make the sibling as red. Make the sibling as red and push the double black to the parent. And parent is red in color. Parent is red in color. So previously, so parent is red in color. So parent will become black. Parent will become black, and double black is removed. Double black is removed. So this node can be deleted. That's it. Okay. Now there is no double black. So our objective is to remove the double black. As long as there is double black, we should apply some or other cases. Okay, fine. So this is how we delete 55 from this particular binary search tree. Let us see how to delete 30. So where is 30? First, again that you have to search according to binary search tree principle, right? So 30 should be left of 50. Okay, left of 50 is 20. Then it should be to the right of 35. But right of 35, there is no node. So actually, there is no 30. So in this case, you should say that there is no such node. There is no such node. There is no 30. Okay, right? It should be in the left of 20, but left of 50, it is 20, and it is greater than 30. But here we have a 35, right? Fine. Okay. Mhm. Next, we shall see how to delete the node 90. Okay, how to delete the node 90, right? So where is 90? So again, you search as per the BST rule and identify this is 90. Fine. So how we are going to delete it? So 90, what is its sibling? What is its sibling? What's the color of the sibling? So 90 is a red node, right? 90 is a red node. So just delete it, nothing else. It's a leaf node and also it's a red node. So just delete. It's a simple job, right? 90 is it's a leaf node and also it's a red node. Just delete. So its parent should point to nil, nothing else. Its parent's right pointer should point to nil. Okay. So that is how we delete 90. Check 80. How we are going to delete 80? Again, follow BS rule and find out. This is 80. So 80 is black in color. 80 is black in color. Now check its the sibling. What is its sibling? Sibling is 68. What is its color? It is black. And what is the child of the sibling? They are nil. They are also black. Okay. They are nil. They are also black. So it comes under case 3. Case 3. Case 3, what it says? Recolor the sibling to red. So the sibling will become red and push this. So this, after deletion, so 80 or deleting, right? So after deletion, this will become double black. So this is double black already, right? This is already double black. Then only we check the sibling. So the sibling I mean, it is black and both the child also black. So we make the sibling to red color and then push the one of the black to the parent. What is the color of the parent? Color of the parent is red, so it will become black. So when it becomes black and one of the black is already pushed, so this double black. Uh, Sorry. See, but 80 is the internal node, right? Okay, sorry. See, 80 is the internal node. You cannot delete directly, right? You cannot delete directly. So 80 is the internal node. So what you should do? 80 has one child. What is that? 90. So that 90 will come here. But still the color of the this node will be black only. Okay. And now we want to delete this particular node, not this. Okay. And what is the color of this particular node? It is 90. Its color is red. So just delete it. As it's a red color, you can just delete it. And make the previous and the parents pointer to point to nil. That's it. This is what you are supposed to do. Right? Okay. This is how we delete node 80. Right? Fine. Okay. Let us see how to delete node 50. Where is node 50? There is no 50. There is no 50 in this tree, right? Again, 65 to the left is 55. It should be there to the left of 50, 50. But there is no such node. Okay. And how do we delete the node 35? We'll see this alone. And deleting node 15, I will leave it as a homework for you. Okay. How to delete the node 35? So 35 is a leaf node. and it is a black node. Okay, 35 is a leaf node and it is a black node. So you can just delete this. So this will become double black. So this will become double black. And what is its sibling? Its sibling is black in color, and both its children are black. Both its children are black. So it becomes what? What? So it becomes a case three. So what case three says? Case three says that to recolor the sibling red in color. Recolor the sibling in red in color and push one of the black from the double black to the parent. Now what is the parent? Parent is already black. So now parent become double black. This node is already deleted and the double black is removed. So you can remove this node. This is not a part of the tree. Now this becomes double black. Now this becomes double black. Okay. Now again you check. Again you check what is the right, what is the sibling of the double black. The sibling of the double black is black in color and its far child is red. And its far child is red. So this is which case? Siblings far child is red. DB's sibling is black and far child is red. That is case 6. Okay. DB's sibling is black and its far child is red. Right. DB's sibling is black and its far child is red. Far child is 70. Near child is 55. That is black and its far child is red. Okay. Then what should we do? Then rotate. Then swap the color of the parent and the sibling. Okay. Swap the color of the parent and the sibling. So both are black. Both are black. No swapping. Leave it as it is. Okay. Then what should we do next? Rotate the parent in db's direction. Rotate the parent in db's direction. So this is the parent. Okay, 50. Rotate in db's direction. So when you rotate in, that is you have to perform a left rotation. So when you perform a left rotation, what will happen? 65 will become the root of the tree. 65, sorry, it's coming very big. 65 will become the root of the tree, and what will be the left child of 65? 50 will be the left child of 65. Okay, 50 will be the left child of 65. Sorry, 50 will be the left child of 65, and to the left you have db, right? And to the left you have db. There is also a value. There is also a value is there. 20 is there, but still this node is a db. Double black. This is the db. This is the one which you want to remove. Okay. To the left of db you have 15. To the left of db you have 15. The color of 15 is red. The color of 15 is red. The color of 50 is black. The color of 65 is also black. Now what we have to the right of 65? We have 70. Previously we had 55 to the left of 65. Now that will become the right of 50. Okay. Now 55 will come here. And what's the color of 55? It is black. And what's the color of 70? This is 70. Okay. What's the color of 70? It is red. Color of 70 is red. Okay. Color of 70 is red. And to the right of 70, to the right of 70, you have 80. To the right of 80, you have 90. To the left of 70, you have 68. Okay. To the left of 70, you have 68. Oops. Fine. So this is what happens after rotation. Okay. Now we have rotated. Next, what we should do? Remove db by changing the color of the red child for red child to black. What is the for red child? For red child is 70. Okay. So this color you make it to black. This color you make it to black and remove this db. So no more db is there in the tree. No more db is there in the tree. Okay. So this is how we ensure that the red black tree properties are maintained. Okay. So what will be the color of 65, 68? It is black. 90 is red. 80 is black. Okay. So you can see in all paths there are three blacks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Right? It is also black. Okay. Fine. So deleting 15, I leave it as a homework. You can try by yourself. Right? Fine. Let us stop here. Thank you.